What's going on, guys? Welcome back to One MMA. Was Lerone Murphy robbed in the UFC Fight Night London main event? I was there, I think he was, but there's a lot of people saying Movsar clearly won the fight. So we'll get into my recap now. Let's go! Alright, Chanel Dyer versus Ravina Oliveira. The whole arena, I was going to say, went crazy when Dyer won the fight, but there wasn't a lot of people there. It was still pretty loud though. From the very start, it was hella loud. Lots of big reactions from the crowd. Obviously, you could probably hear it in the broadcast, but being there for the first time, it's pretty sick. Like, literally, as soon as any British person did anything, everyone was just cheering and chanting, including me. Yeah, Chanel and I got the TKO KO round 2. It's a very technically sound fight from beginning to end. Chanel and I looked good. Oliveira looked good until she got finished. Dyer landed a nice head kick and kind of just didn't stop punching her way forward until she left Oliveira against the fence, like, doing this. Like, should have had her arms up, getting like rocked and wobbled about constantly. It was a great performance from Dyer, great UFC debut. Obviously lost a Contender Series fight, but it was such a good fight they gave her the contract anyway. She's also young, trains with like Nathaniel Ward, Lone Kavanagh, Brad Pickett. Like, great gym to be training out of for a UK fighter, man. Probably one of the best, if not the best. Yeah, let's get into the next fight. Alright, Shamrock versus Abdulkarim El Salwadi. For some reason, when I was watching it in the arena, Shamrock, to me, it looked like Shamrock won the fight 29-28. But when I was on Twitter, I spoke on Twitter straight after. I was like, did anyone else think Shamrock won that? And everyone was like, no, bro, he got dominated 30-27, 3 rounds domination. I didn't see it like that at all. Maybe the crowd was influencing me by everyone just cheering as soon as Shamrock landed anything nice. Like, he landed a good nice few kicks. But yeah, I don't really know. Also, I guess, put in a good performance. I think Shamrock like touched him on his face, and then he tried to throw a punch after the bell rang for the 3rd round. But who cares, bro? It's a fight. They're gonna still be angry afterwards, I guess. Again, this starts off like the decision machine that was UFC London 2026. I know the next fight after this was a KO TKO, but there wasn't really many others after this fight. There's only like a couple I can think of right now. Like, a lot of decisions. A lot of them were fun fights, fun decisions, but man, I was really hoping for more knockouts. I think Shamrock will be back. He's too much of a character for the UFC to just let him go. I think they give him one more shot and then say goodbye to the Shem Show. The Shem Show's going to get cancelled. Alright, Louis Sutherland versus Brando Pericic. I picked Pericic to win. And I knew he was going to do it easy. I don't think Louis Sutherland's very good. You know, like, I'm picking against an English guy. But yeah, Brando Pericic, Balkan Bear, he's good, man. He's pretty good. His first fight interview was cool too. I don't actually think he got the 100k, which he asked for. He said he was going to give it away to one of his fans. What are you doing, UFC? I don't think he would have done that. I don't know if he's rich or not. He trains out City Kickboxing. Good gym. He's Croatian. I thought he's just Australian, but he's part Croatian, I think. Next coming to a Crow Crop, bro. Let's go. Yeah, Louis Sutherland looked terrible. Had a good bit of a moment when he like blitzed forward at the start of the fight, but there's nothing really major there to talk about. Pericic just kind of found him, didn't stop. He was kind of just relentless until he got the finish. Mantas Kondrativicius versus Anatoly Chocoli. The fact that this fight went to decision is insane to me, man. I think Mantas almost had him out of there multiple times. Chocoli's so bad. If I'm not mistaken, he's like 0-5 in the UFC. He better not get another chance to fight again. I don't understand why they'd give him another chance to fight again. He just looked terrible. He had some success in the last round. Like, the most of it, he was just like holding Mantas Kondrativicius down. Awful name pronunciation for me, I can't lie. But yeah, another decision, pretty entertaining. I saw Bo get dropped live. It just looks like he just fell over or something, man. Right, Mario Pinto versus Felipe Franco. When I was sat next to my brother, I was like, this one's not going to last long. Ends up going to decision, bro. What are we talking about here? My hair looks like a fucking criminal or some shit, bro. You see the trim? What the hell? Felipe Franco was tough, man. It was pretty tricky for Mario Pinto, even though he got a 30-27 win, I'm pretty sure. I thought Franco was meant to be terrible and get flatlined in like a round. I thought he was lamb to the slaughter, but I guess not. I think Mario Pinto should get a ranked opponent next. It was supposed to be McParkin. Obviously pulled out with an injury. I don't know, man. I think, who should give him? Should they rematch? Should they rebook the McParkin fight? Should they give him someone else? Anti-Delia or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, good win for Mario Pinto. There's a lot of holding. I think Pinto kept trying to go for takedowns and just not getting them. So I don't know, I just didn't give up with that, but it is what it is. Good performance from him. My goat here, Nathaniel Wood versus Lasoni Keta. I picked Nathaniel Wood to win, obviously. I like Nathaniel Wood. He's now 7-1 at featherweight. Lost being to John Dodson, I want to say. Maybe that was down at bantamweight, but I think it was up at featherweight. Nathaniel Wood does a really cool thing where he tries to probably loop an overhand round to just bonk him on the head. Couldn't really hit Keta with that. Like I said, he was going to beat the Octagon. Boom. I need to put some respect on the Octagon promotion, I guess, but not really proved me wrong at all when it comes to the talent coming to the UFC. Especially with this guy. There's actually some like a little group of Belgian fans who came for him, screaming his name in the arena. There's some crazy chants in the arena, man. Don't even want to talk about it, bro. What the hell? Nathaniel Wood got a nice win. It's very back and forth. It's kind of like the same fighter back and forth, but obviously Nathaniel Wood ended up doing more. I think he just did more. Maybe landed more. Like, I thought Nathaniel Wood won. I don't think anyone really called a robbery for it, but a couple of people have been saying, like, they've been seeing Nathaniel Wood get the good end of the decision on a couple of close fights and just blatantly calling it a robbery. Like, you just can't do that. Nathaniel Wood's goated. He needs a ranking spot next. For sure, beat this dude on his debut. Everyone thought he was the next big thing. Clearly not. Give him like David Onama to open up a main card of a pay-per-view or a numbered event or like a fight night main event. Don't know if anyone wants to see Onama in a main event since he's lost to Steve Garcia, but it could be fun. Fuck it. Right, Mason Jones versus Axel Sola. This fight was so good, man. Back and forth, scrap. Axel Sola not undefeated anymore. Mason Jones is a marauder. He's a marauder. Very good, man. It's just a great fight. Like a really good back and forth scrap. Lots of big moments for Mason Jones especially, but Axel Sola had his moments too. Like a very small amount of grappling in this fight. I think Sola tried holding on to him. He got a nasty cut. Like there or there, depending which... Don't know if the camera's flipped or not, I'm pretty sure it is. Just a nasty cut. They probably could have stopped the fight if the referee or doctors were like trying to play it really safe, but they didn't. That's good. We got a nice banger fight of the night for sure. Not another fight got to this level of like excitement, I feel like, in the arena. Alright, the UFC Fight Night London main card. Good main card, full of names like Mosvar and Lerone. Great featherweight main event. Luke Riley, Michael Venom Page, Sam Patterson, Io Baroneski, Roman Dolidze, Christian Lee Duncan, my goat. Then Curtis Campbell, Danny Silva. We'll start at Curtis Campbell versus Danny Silva. This fight, man. Curtis Campbell's walkout was sick. He started with the Pink Panther music. The arena went crazy for him. The guy's still only so young. Like, going against Danny Silva, who's got UFC experience, took Kevin Vallejos to a tough decision. Tough fight for Curtis Campbell in the debut. He did a decent first round too, but Danny Silva, like, his experience. It's definitely experience in the age. He got caught and just, like, pretty much just KO'd. TKO'd. It sucks, man. He'll be back. I think he just needs to train more. Just become a better mixed martial artist overall. His grappling's good, but there's not much power in Curtis Campbell's hands, in my opinion. Danny Silva's like a Cub Swanson student. A decent fight. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, my go! CLD got the win over Roman Dolidze. He's pretty much dominant, I guess, in the striking all the rounds. Every time we did something spinning related, whole crowd went wild, obviously. Roman Dolidze had some good moments in the final round where he was just grappling the whole time, pretty much. Kept Leroy Duncan on his back. But yeah, CLD definitely did enough to win this fight. Very happy with that performance. He's now ranked at middleweight. He's probably the most athletic middleweight by not a mile, but like by a large margin until MVP comes back up, which I don't think he will. We'll get onto his fight in a second. They should probably give him CLD. Should they give him RoboCop? But I think RoboCop, my guy RoboCop, deserves to fight up. Didn't he already beat him too? Bruno Ferreira, maybe. I think he's already booked again. I don't know who they should give him. Overall, good fight. I can't remember if anyone got a knockdown. No, 0 knockdowns. The significant strikes. Damn, that's a large margin. Round 1. Yeah, it was kind of all... Yeah, it was all CLD up until the last round. You know, it's still very tied up here. It's literally 1-1. And that's the accuracy, right? Like, he was landing way more. No submission attempts throughout the whole fight. I did 3 total strikes in the first round. Damn. Yeah, CLD had a great performance here at UFC London. Hopefully gets a nice ranked opponent next. He's going to be almost a top 10 ranked middleweight. That's sick. Got a British guy now in the middleweight rankings. As I predicted, Io Baroneski got another slime out against Austin Lane. What was Lane even doing? Oh my god, it's all 0, bro. It's all 0. It just took him seconds. Arena went absolutely fucking insane. Because we have a huge Polish population in the UK. No one was rooting for Austin Lane, bro. He's an absolute can. Don't know how he beat Rebellis to Spain. Dude just got KO'd. Dude got taken out of there. Baroneski's kind of goated. He's got like 3 fights within like the UFC sphere, including Contender Series in his 2 fights. He's got like a minute, maybe almost 2 minutes of octagon time total, which is pretty funny. 3 slime outs, back to back to back. This guy's a problem. They should probably do a fight night in Poland, somewhere in there like Poland, and make him main event it. Like, you're going to get a guaranteed slime out against whoever the opponent is. I don't think you should get a ranked opponent yet at light heavyweight, but they should definitely like start pushing him close to getting that shot, a top 15 ranking spot. Very entertaining fight. He just lets his hands go. Said he wanted to show us his judo or his jiu-jitsu or something like that, and just didn't get a chance to, because Austin Lane sucks. Being a former NFL player is literally the worst base for mixed martial arts fighting. Austin Lane sucks, bruh. Another prediction of mine that came true. I'm pretty sure I said first round. MVP versus Sam Patterson. Man, this fight could have been something so much better, but this is kind of what you get when you put two people against each other who have been main sparring partners for literal years. MVP just he just landed more. Like, he just landed a bit more. The fight didn't really. There's nothing really going on at all. 33 strikes for 25 throughout a 15-minute fight. It's just kind of sucked. Sam Patterson's now been halted. MVP's got another win. Defended his ranking spot. Sam Patterson had 4 first-round finishes up at welterweight, back to back. So they couldn't hit MVP really clean at all. MVP's walkout was sick. That's the best part about this fight. Nobody cares about his song from Michael Jackson. Great walkout. He was dancing the whole time. Smacking people's hands. I was looking at him just dancing. It's pretty funny. I was going to say good performance, but it wasn't. It's very lackluster fight. If MVP has another boring fight after this, or however many fights he has left in his contract and it's boring, they're probably just going to cut him, which sucks, because he's been such a fun fight up until this point. And he's having issues like the UFC and stuff. In terms of matchups, no one wants to fight him. Then they're matching up against people he knows. What are these matchups? Like, people are just wusses in the UFC fighting someone like MVP. He's 38, he's young, on the back end of his career, but people are still just so scared to fight him. I'm a big fan of Sam Patterson. I literally said Sam Patterson was going to win by like KO. I kind of feel silly now, but he had his moments, I guess, with a couple of shots that landed, but nothing really major happened for him, sadly. It sucks to see, but he'll probably be back. He'll probably get another slime out just against a lower ranked opponent. A lower ranked opponent, or just someone outside the rankings, and build his way back up. Because like, no one's really beating MVP apart from me and Gary to literally back him to survive the fight. The co-main, Luke Riley was so tough on himself, man. At the end of the fight, he was like, I'm a perfectionist. I'm not going to do the fucking Scouse accent, lad. I'm not going to do the accent, but he was like, he's a perfectionist. Wasn't really happy with his performance. The arena kind of went quiet because he wasn't really celebrating the fact that he won. You know, he looked pretty good. Michael Aswell Jr. has never been finished in MMA. I wouldn't have been surprised if Luke Riley finished him, but, you know, it was fine. The whole fight was fine. Luke Riley definitely won based on, like, damage and just accuracy of the shots. Michael Aswell Jr. threw loads more. Missed, of course. Luke Riley, like, it was a kind of close decision, but I'm pretty sure he won 30-27, actually. So maybe the judges saw something each round that weighed it in his favour. Yeah, Aswell Jr. got a takedown. I just can't remember how much he actually did with it. Unless Luke Riley just got straight back up. I can't remember exactly. I didn't really watch any of the fights back. Just kind of going off what I remember from being there yesterday. Yeah, good performance from Luke Riley. It's actually crazy. Luke Riley was meant to be on the Contender Series in 2024. He's supposed to fight Kevin Vallejos, which is insane. Luke Riley had visa issues, couldn't get there. They replaced him with Gene Silva. What in the timeline is that, man? That's crazy to see. Would have been a completely different time in the UFC, I think, if Gene Silva hadn't got that fight there and then won it. Now Kevin Vallejos on a run. Luke Riley's now on his own run. Gene Silva's on his own run. Come on, we get 3 fighters instead of like 1 or 2 or whatever it would have been. Good performance for Luke Riley. The main event! Movsar Evloev versus Lerone Murphy. Man, I really thought Lerone won this fight at the end of it. The whole arena were chanting and cheering. Then just everyone started leaving as soon as Movsar got announced as the winner. Looking at the stats, like clearly Movsar won. People saying he won like 1, 3, and 5, even though 1 and 2 were super close. I had Lerone up like maybe 1, 2, and 4, or 1, 2, and 3. Then the point deduction would have made it 48-46 Lerone, or at least a 47-47 draw. Like, I don't know how they ever gave it to Movsar. I must have been stupidly like biased while in the arena. But I guess everyone else was too. Like, I even tweeted like, Lerone Murphy is beating Movsar Evloev. Holy shit. Thought he was thinking he was going to get his hand raised straight afterwards. What the fuck? Let's start going a bit of a fucking stupid rant about giving Gene Silva the title shot. Definitely don't. Movsar's earned his shot at the title. I was just being salty as hell. Movsar's definitely earned his shot. Easy defense for Volk either way. Both of these guys would have been an easy title defense for Volk. Gene Silva's going to be an easy title defense for Volk. I think Aljo would be a pretty easy title defense for Volk. I think Yusuf Zalal would be an easy title defense for Volk. It's actually pretty entertaining. Movsar kept it striking. Had a couple of takedowns. Murphy got straight back up after most of them though. Like, it's dangerous to be that close with Lerone Murphy. He could just put you out. He tried to spin an elbow a couple of times. It ended up falling to his knee. Pretty sure his hip popped out or something like that, which is just unfortunate. But he stopped his movement pretty severely. I think Lerone Murphy did super well, man. Actually so proud of him, man. He's from North like me. Put on a performance like that. Like, both Movsar's hardest fights in the UFC have been against English guys. Let's go. Arnold Allen fight, he could have even lost it. Then the Lerone Murphy fight, I think Lerone was robbed, man. Is it just British? I'm being a British casual, bro. Like, when I was there, I literally thought Lerone was gonna win, like clearly win. But I guess the UFC judges are smart. They're not at all. Whatever, man. Movsar should get the title shot next. Give it to him. Don't let Gene Silva skip the line. That'd just be stupid as hell. Just no respect for the UFC to do that. The matchmaking's terrible. International Fight Week, do like Volk versus Evloev. You know, Evloev said May or something like that. Just do it in International Fight Week. Movsar might not even fight till next year anyway. Movsar versus Volk. Volk versus Movsar. International Fight Week. Conor McGregor said he's going to come back. Do McGregor Holloway. Holloway's been calling out McGregor recently now, which is cool. I'd love to see that fight again. Nice easy win for Max. You could do like Armin Pimblett or Pimblett Benoit Saint Denis. Do like, or maybe Armin Benoit Saint Denis. Give Paddy Pimblett, the Dan Hooker fight, that would be kind of interesting. Beef between them there. People would 100% watch the fight, even if it's not great for like the rankings or whatever. But yeah, that's going to be my rundown for UFC London. Thank you for watching this video of the UFC Fight Night London recap. I've got some videos that I took at the event. Might make a little video on them soon in the future, near future. See you guys in the next one. Peace!